Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your Which one are we doing? Capricorn new moon. I'm thinking of the full moon already. Capricorn new moon message. We have the new moon on the 23rd of December. So let's see what is going on in you guys' world. Remember, this is a collective, so not all the messages are going to apply to you. Also, take a look at your moon and rising sign as well. And let's get right into it, Taurus. That flipped over. You guys have a lot of immense power that you are holding in your hand right now. Okay, so far everybody's gotten the Fool card, and it's always been the upright so far, which is a very good sign because the Fool is about new beginnings. It's about walking into something and you know the risks that are involved with this, but it's giving you some sort of a thrill. And this is good that this is coming out at the last new moon of the year, which means that you're ready to accept something new, which I do see happening for you all. You guys have been having a pretty good year lately. Like, not lately, but like this whole year has been pretty good for you all. Let's see what else. Ooh, okay. You got an extra card here. Okay, let's see. So focusing on the things that you want. You guys have a blessing that's coming in for your lives. For a few of you, many of you. You have a lot of blessings that are coming in. What was that? Okay, I don't know. Sorry. So you have blessings. These are things that you've been hoping and wishing for. So your wishes are going to be coming in. These are things that you have been wanting for a long time that is now coming into fruition. There's no turning back from this energy as well. Once you guys decide to go towards whatever this is, there's not going to be a turning back. Your mind's made up to move forward. You guys are going to be starting something new soon. Things are clearing up for you all. If there's been any confusion for you in the past, the recent past, it's all clearing up. You're going to be seeing things more clearly. You're like making these decisions where I picture you like, I'm seeing you all like in a boardroom. Why do my eyes just get that big? But I've seen you all like in a boardroom sitting at the head of the table and you're giving orders to other people. They're saying do not doubt yourself because you don't see everything that is coming in for you. They're saying trust in your guides. You're doubting your intuition, which is also making you in turn doubt what your abilities are. You guys are welcoming something new. There is a new offer that's coming for you all, which is going to bring in some more responsibilities for you all to have to juggle. It's going to even feel sometimes like you're out of control. They're going to say, do not worry about this. Just have patience. Have patience because there's going to be times that your patience is tested and you're going to want to throw the towel in and be like, I'm not doing this anymore. So let's get into you all's reading and see what you guys got going on. So the first card out was the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and you have it next to the Moon in the reverse. So there's some type of suppressed emotion that I feel like you all have been holding that's going to be coming up as the Moon starts getting full. Because lately the moon's been getting dark because we're going into a new moon. So there's a lot of things that you don't see. There's a lot of feelings that you aren't necessarily feeling. So it's more like, oh, I'm happy, bubbly, go lucky, whatever. But as the moon starts becoming light, you're going to have like this situation, I feel like that happens where it's like all your repressed emotions are just going to come to the surface and you're not going to have no control over it, but just to let it go. These are things that you have been holding on for a while. You could feel like things have not been working out the way that you wanted to, or you've been putting so much time and energy and this just personal loving into something, because this is your card right here. And it's just like you're paying attention to the details, but you're not seeing anything come to fruition of it. If you're searching for something, I feel like you're getting frustrated because you haven't found what it is that you want. They're saying don't give up, Keep up the work. Don't give up on what you've been growing, because you are going to have to make a very calculated decision about what your next step is going to be with the Lovers card that is here. For some reason, Gemini season is going to be very prominent for a lot of you. Gemini, I'm seeing we're in December, right? December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, July. Well, if I count December, it's June, which is the Gemini season. Some of you have something that's going to be coming up around that time. Something you've been waiting on. You're going to make a decision to go towards something in around the Gemini season. Gemini's been strong in everybody's chart. Like, not their chart, but their readings lately. This decision is going to come with a breaking up of something. There's something that has a hold on you. This is something that has provided you with a lot of security, I feel like. But now it's time to leave this behind. They're saying that this is depleting your energy. There's a toxicity with it. And it's not toxic as in like necessarily being completely bad, but it's toxic in the sense that this has a hold on you because you find security with this. But they're saying in order for you to move on, you have to let this go. That's why this Fool card is here. You're ready for the new, but the Fool is also facing the Devil card. So you're ready for something new, but it's almost like you keep turning back and be like, oh, okay, I can just give it a little bit more. Maybe it's going to change. Maybe if I go into it with a new mindset, this is going to change into how I want it, how I'm perceiving it in my mind. They're saying don't do that because you're going to keep ending up in the same situation that you're in, where you're getting like burned out and you're not being necessarily happy with how everything is taking place. It's also taking a strain on your family life as well, because you're putting so much energy into whatever this is, trying to achieve something that you've been wanting for so long, that your family's taking a back seat and you're not giving enough of yourself to what truly matters, or what you think truly matters. So let's clarify these cards. I can't even think. Mercury is already in its shadow for the retrograde, and it's already hitting me. It's also taking place in the sign of Capricorn. So if you have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, it's really going to hit you, as well as the Libras, Aries, and Cancers and Capricorns. And Aries and Scorpios have already, and Gemini too, have already been being beat down because Mars is in retrograde in Gemini. And Mars is also Aries and Scorpio's planetary ruler. So their vitality's down for the most part. But enough about them. This is about you, Taurus. So let's see. What is this moon card? I'm going to clarify all of the major arcanas, which you have 4. What's the moon for Taurus? What are these emotions? What is this hidden stuff coming to the surface? Something that you've been sitting on. You're going to find something out. This is something within yourself, I feel like, but it's almost like you get this inner strength after these repressed emotions just come out. And knowing you don't really like to express your emotions anyways, but you're about to be forced to. Again, Gemini is strong here as well. You have the Page of Swords that is highlighting this moon card. You are getting clear. Yeah. You have the you have the Page of Swords, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're frustrated. There's this frustration that's coming out that you've been suppressing, because I'm picking up that you've either been searching for something and trying to gain like better footing on how you can get ahead somewhere in your life, or you feel like you're trying to learn as much information as you can, but it doesn't seem like it's ever enough. It doesn't seem like you're going to get what it is that you want, or you're not quite understanding something, so you've retreated actually, instead of like gone out and just expressed yourself. You've emotionally retreated because you're trying to make sense of, why do I feel like this, but I don't feel comfortable releasing these emotions out? Because this is something that I've been wanting for so long, that I've been trying to grow, I've been being patient with, but my patience is wearing out. Your mind's going to get clear on what it is that you need to do. They're saying there may be a little bit more waiting that has to go into this, but do not give up. If you're searching for something, do not give up. What you have been planting the seeds and seeing the growth of, there's about to be a huge turnover that happens in your life where you're making some type of sacrificial decision that could alter how your life changes. You have the tree of knowledge and the tree of life in this picture with the guardian angel up here. They're saying your guides have your back, but it also depends on the decision that you make. Whatever decision that you make, your angels are going to support it, whether it's good or bad. And you've been feeling stuck, emotionally and mentally stuck. And it's almost bringing you down. Like, you're honestly being a bitch. Because you're not happy with the things that you've been handed so far. Let's see, what is the Lover's card, please? What's this decision that you guys are making? Oh, okay. This is a tough decision you're gonna have to make. This is a power play. This is the power play. You're having to make a decision to leave something behind. Somebody isn't going to think that this is fair, and they're going to try hard. You're going to have to stand your ground with this. I feel like this is a big fight that you're about to be up against, where you have to literally, like, gonna feel like you have to, like, plead your case with somebody. Well, I'm leaving because of this. But they're saying don't give too much of your energy towards this because it's not warranted. Somebody's just going to end up being mad in the end anyways. But this is just going to be something where things have to come down that you've upheld for a long time, and you have to walk away from what's been depleting you. What else that this has here with this Lover's card here is that you have to make a choice. Are you going to keep moving in the direction that's not making you happy, whereas like you keep repeating the same cycle over and over and you're not seeing any growth, regenerative growth, and you're missing out on new opportunities that's coming in? Or are you going to make an opportunity to accept the new things that are coming into your life? And knowing you, Taurus, you don't like the new. You like to know what's happening at all times, and you can't live life like that. What's this? I do see you guys leaving something behind. Whether these are relationships, this is a job, or this is a part of you that you're leaving behind that you have felt so comfortable in to the point that it's turned toxic. But you keep trying to rebrand it as, oh, well, if I think about it this way, if I go about it this way, the trajectory is going to change, and I feel like I'm getting a new experience, and you're lying to yourself. What is the Devil card? I do see you getting out of this energy. Let's 2 more cards, please, for the Devil. A very hard decision to leave something behind with the 8 of Swords here in the reverse. You see everything for what it is. You're keeping yourself stuck in this Devil energy that's right here, and it's causing you more of a burden. The longer you stay, I'm just going to say it, the longer you stay in this energy, the more of an internal battle that this is going to be for you, because you have a lot of codependent tendencies when it comes to doing things that you feel comfortable doing. You can't live life like that because it's giving you a lot of instability. You have to be open to new sorts of changes. You have to be open to experiencing new types of people, different types of personalities. It can't just be, oh, I'm just going to stick with this because this is where I feel safe. You have to get out of that safe zone some way, sometimes, to experience what life all has to offer. With this Devil card right here, I'm picking up very strong. If this isn't like an outside entity, this is you. You're being toxic towards yourself. And because of that, it's causing you more harm than good, because you're limiting yourself on all the possibilities that you have that are trying to come in for your life. But the longer you keep being resistant to these new things, these new goals, this new way of living, this new life, this new fun that's trying to come in, you're going to end up continue feeling like you're always missing out on something energetically and emotionally. You're always going to be thinking, well, what else is out there? But then at the same time, you're just like, but I don't want to put myself out there. So at the end of the day, whose fault is it really? Is it everybody else's or is it yours? What is the... Oh, we got 2 cards right here. There we go. There we go. It's going to take you a little bit more longer to get out of this energy with the 6 of Swords here in the reverse. It's like you keep thinking about it over and over and over again. But this is coming whether you're ready for it or not. And the longer you try and prevent this full card, this new beginning from happening for you, the harder it's going to hit you in the face. There is a lot of confusion that you feel around this because you feel like you're not being given enough time to make a decision. They're saying you have to let something go in order to accept something new, because whatever new is coming, you're going to be very fulfilled by it. Let's get your oracle cards. You have clean it up. I gotta get two more. Chaos and conflict. And one more. And you have thinker. Okay, so clean it up says 21. Okay, so clean it up says getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work? Overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place matters. Oh, real quick, this is written by somebody that lives in Britain, and so like the words, I'd be like, what? So let me read that part over. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack, takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. Then we have chaos and conflict, 33. And this one says, surprisingly, none of your cards came out reverse. This one says, disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal. Projected outward and causing disarray, you may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else. Facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. And then we have the thinker. And this card speaks about strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. All right, Taurus, that's your Cancer new moon reading. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to continue uploading more videos. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Kenny2013. I post messages every now and again, talk about astrology, whatever, and my own life. So thank y'all.